violent perverting of judgment and justice in the province, marvel not at the matter, for he that is higher than the highest regarded, and there be higher than they. You know? So, and that's something we see, man. Right? That's something we see on the daily. Even in that same book, we tell you that surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. Because we're so oppressed in this world, man. All right, we're in a constant state of terror, right? We're in the constant state of terror, man, every fucking day of our lives. That goes back to curses in the 28th chapter, but it speaks about 67 odd verse, but it speaks about not having assurance of thy life, man. Now tell me that's not you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. And that's one of the curses that fits the Israelites, man. We don't have an assurance of their life. We don't, man. Oppression. It says cruel or unjust use of power or authority. There you have it. Oh, matter of fact, I brought the oppression up there. I spoke about oppression in Isaiah 30th chapter. There's a guy, one of my cousins on my dad's side did a crime where it involved the loss of lives. He's never get out of prison, right? But this one guy, they associated him with the same crime my cousins had did on my dad's side, and locked him up for 16 years, man. In prison. Well, he did 16 years in prison. It's not including the time he did in the county jail, which they can take a year. They can hold you in jail for up to 2 years, then you can go to prison. So who knows? But basically, almost what happened in 2005. Right, so basically, look, 16 years of prison, right? What happened in 2004, 2005. But anyways, 16 years of prison, and then to find out this man he didn't have anything to do with the crime, which they knew that he didn't have anything to do with the crime, and they saying this guy's all messed up now, man, in the head. He's been released from prison. I don't know if he's out and about. I don't know if he's gonna live in this city, but I know he's out. They just released him this week. So they just released him this week, and this guy's all messed up, man. And they locked him up. He was innocent of that crime. He didn't have anything to do with that crime. This guy was at Walmart when that crime took place. When that crime occurred, he was at Walmart. See what I'm saying? Now tell me, man. You tell me that's not unjust, man? You tell me it ain't cruelty? This man, I don't know if this man got kids or not. They were saying the shit that happened to him in prison and all kind of things, man. See? And that's on you Edomites' hands, man. Over here in this goddamn county court, prosecuting attorney, judge, jury. That's on your hands, man. That man he ain't partaking in that crime at all. But yet he was locked up for 16 years of his life for you to say, oh yeah, you didn't have anything to do with it, we're going to release you and let you go. Knowing that you, and that's what I'm saying, man. That's how you know the so-called white man is devil, man. That's how you know niggas are devil, man. Because how the fuck can you all of a sudden say, oh yeah, this man innocent? After 16 fucking years, man. Years of this man's life. It's fucking wrong. This is Psalms 140. I just thought to myself, man, it's so fucked up, man. I don't know what this Jake did in his past life. Obviously, we all have sinned. We all have our iniquity, right? So that that's what happened to him was really his judgment, all right, or his it's judgment he had to live out. But still take the fact that it was done by you Edomites, man. Psalms 140 and 1. It says, to the chief musician, the son of David, King David, that is. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings. And that's how a lot of you Israelites out there that's in this prison industrial complex, that's how Esau gets you, man. Right? That's how Esau gets you. He lock your ass up for a long time, man. You hadn't even doing it. How many Israelites that you locked up, Esau, they haven't even done the crime that you locked them up for, man? Haven't even done the crime, but yet and still they find themselves locked up for so many years. They got a documentary on RT News channel on YouTube. I watch live feed just about every day. There's a documentary. It's called the name of it. It's like they give it to you in parts too, man. Anyways, I'll just say this. It shows the prison industrial complex system, the prison system in general in America. And it had this one Jake, he did 26 years of his life. 26 years of his life in prison. Then he had anything to do with the crime. And he's so taken back by when they released the doors to him, he said he didn't know how to feel. That's fucked up, man. Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and 5. It says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hinder it. Yeah, man, your persecution already begun. All right? You know why? Because you're the wicked, man. And most sides are getting ready to bring you fucking down to the earth, man. To the size of the pit, man. In your rulership in your society, man. You're going to be put down like a stray, violent dog, man. That's been on the loose. All right? Let's jump down to verse. And that's the so-called white man to the T, man. You're the one that hit the people with a continual stroke, man. Or smite the people with a continual stroke, man. All right, that's you so-called white people, man. Verse 17, that made the whole world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. Yeah, man. don't want to make the earth into a wilderness. You always destroying shit, man. You're a son of perdition. Esau, even the so-called white man, is a son of perdition, man. He destroys everything. Everything's turned into a wilderness when the so-called white man touches it. That's a fact. That's a fact. You want to know what the wilderness is? Check this out. It says wild, uninhabited, or uncultivated place. Yeah, man. Let's see here. A state of disfavor, a bewildering profusion. A wooded region in north, basically a place that you make the world to a place where nobody wants to live, man. Or it's unfavorable to people, man. That's the society that you created, Esau, especially to our people. You made the earth into a wilderness, man. When you go about with your military, destroying countries with your missiles. Destroying the countries to steal their resources. That's why the Zechariah the 5th chapter say that the chariots gonna enter into the house of the thief, man. You're the great thief, man. You so-called white people are thieves, man. No? I look at when they accuse Jacob stealing. I don't encourage Jacob to steal, right? But in my mind, inside, I be thinking like, shit, really we ain't stealing. We ain't really taking back that which is ours, man. That's really what the fuck we're doing. If we was to take, I'm just saying, I'm not encouraging no one to do that. I'm just making a point or example, man. Earlier today, I was in the store. I'm in fucking Kohl's, right? I want to put on my, grab some pair of pants, or something I want to wear, and this fucking Nina might come in there, and you know how Esau do, he come in the store all faggot motherfucker with his phone, not like he looking at his phone. He ain't looking at no phone, he's just walking through there, looking at it, looking at me. I don't need you to fucking do that, man. I gotta steal a motherfucking thing, you goddamn devils, man. That's how Esau treats you, like, oh, you gotta steal and take something. No, man. You so worried about little shit like that, because you want to get that profit, or the riches off that shit that's in these stores, but you don't think about how you got those different commodities or products within them stores. Shit, fucking what country is that? On the west coast of Africa, where the Israelites are at, where Israelites heavily populated at, right? Where they forced them children to do the chocolate factories, man. Got Israelite child slaves over there right now, forced to make cocoa, man. Putting in funky ass Hershey bars, man. Yeah, man. How about that? See? Speaking of not opening the house of his prisoners, look how many Jakes that in prison for non-violent shit, man. Or petty crimes in general, man. They got these long, drawn-out prison sentences, man. I look at Judah. A lot of Judah locked the fuck up. A lot of in Southern Kingdom in general, they locked the fuck up. A lot of northern tribes were locked the fuck up. Petty crimes and shit for long sentences, man. The age ranges for our people getting locked the fuck up in prison is from fucking like 14, 15 years old and upward, man. Because when you're an Israelite, they'll try you as the dart so fast. See? So Esau does everything in his power to make sure he can destroy us as a nation, man. See? This is the book of Psalms 83:1. Keep not silence, O Heavenly Father, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Heavenly Father. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Yeah, you fucking heathen, man. Start with Esau, man. You hate the Most High because he didn't choose, well, especially you Edomites, man. He didn't choose your red ass, man. He didn't choose you, man. He didn't make that covenant with you, man. And you mad about that shit, man. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. Yeah, man. Crafty counsel, like, means you have certain legislation being passed through your Senate, the Senate houses and all that shit, Congress and all that affects our people negatively, meaning what it brings them evil and oppression to us, man. The secret counsel you have about how you're gonna get rid of us and try to do away with us, right? We're the hidden ones of the Lord. All right, we're Zion. See, that's who we are, man. We're that memorial, man. That monument. We're the special nation, man. That was set up to be on high, man. The Most High man should be above all you fucking heathen, man. The nerve of you to try to do away with us, man. I can't wait to get you heathen too, man. You got a lot to pay for it. Start with the nation of Esau either, man. You got a lot to pay for it, man. All right? Verse 4. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Yeah, man. And in slavery, you did that shit. You beat out our nationality and lynched our nationality of all of us, man. Even hanged us, man. Made us to speak your language. Because we knew other languages as people. Some of our people did, especially Southern Kingdom that was on that side of the earth. You got, remnants of small remnants of us Northern Israelites on that side of the earth. But all in all, we always was able to speak others' language, right? But we kept our own language. That's our way of communicating to the heavens. And who dwell in the heavens? The Most High and the Son, man. The language of the heavens is the Lashon Kodash, the holy tongue, the holy language, which is known as Hebrew. All right? That's the language of the heavens, man. Ancient Paleo Hebrew. Not no fucking Yiddish. All right, excuse my French, man. You can't speak Yiddish and then think the Most High and Father is going to hear you. All right, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, whom the world even calls Jesus, he didn't speak no fucking Yiddish. He spoke the Hebrew. All right? It says, they have said, come, and let us cut them off from the nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. Yeah, all the heathen nations come together, even of our own people, man, that sold out. They consented with the heathen. Right? telling you, heathen, man. Y'all came together against us, man. Y'all enjoy the fact that we're in this lower state. You're able to profit. You're able to profit off of us, man. See? You're able to take advantage of us and get rich off of us, man. You're able to profit off of us, man. Verse 5, for they have consorted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, yeah, it named you Edomites first, right? And the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, Moab, Chinese, the Hagarenes, you got different sects of the Arabs, right? It says, Gabal and Ammon. Ammon is Japanese, right? Gabal, be accurate with that. And so, Gabal, that goes back to a region that was inhabited by Edomites, right? Around the Dead Sea, which the Dead Sea originally inhabited it, or originally, the Dead Sea was who populated them lands before was let's see, let me get it accurate. I want to be more accurate. The Dead Sea is take so long to grab this shit. But the Dead Sea is east of West Bank in Israel. It sits right there by Jordan. But basically, the heathen populated at different times. You know, also the Edomites populated that land area at one time as well. So it's basically, and you're an Israelite. stopped and looking at the sign, so he looking hard. But basically, I ain't want to get that wrong. But so the ball is an actual region where Edomites actually inhabited. All right. So continuing on, I'm at verse 7. So Gabor and Ammon and Amalek, as Amalek goes back to Edomites, the Philistines, the so-called Africans. It says, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Ashur goes back to Japheth. All right. No, Shalaki. Ashur goes back to I think that's Syrians, right? I think Ashur pertains to the Syrians. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, go back to the Assyrians. Which the Syrian Empire was. The Assyrian Empire was ruled by not just one people, but actually, not just one nation, but it was a couple. It was a combined of nations, combined of a few nations that was ruling within the Assyrian Empire. All right. So, yeah, it's lucky for that. They go back to the Syrians. It says, verse 9, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, and it says, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison. All right, so basically, that's our mindset and that's our hope within spirit that the Most High is going to destroy you, man. All right, in a terrible fashion, which he is. All right, because we want that justice, man, that we've been long seeking for. All right, we want that payback, man, because the Most High Heavenly Father put you over us and you enslaved us, Esau. So that's why the scriptures say in Revelation 13th chapter that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And to get quite technical, we've been in slavery under all you heathens, man. All right, Jake. When it comes down to major empires that stood, I mean, you got the Medo Persian, you got the Babylonian, you got the Greeks, Roman, which before it became the Holy Roman Empire. You got the Syrian Empire, you got Egyptian Empire, Midianites, Assyrians. All these different kingdoms stood that involved you heathen ruling over us, enslaving us. So it's only befitting, all right, it's a righteous thing for us to enslave you back. And that's a righteous act, man. For us to be able to enslave you back and do unto you in righteousness, all right? Because you heathen, pretty much, when we was your slaves, what happened to your society? Your society or your kingdom was built up. See, nobody have ever built up our kingdom. All right? And that's what's going to happen, man. All you heathen is going to build our kingdom up. Kingdom of heaven is going to be built by heathen, man, by heathen's hand, by heathen labor. Ain't no Israelite going to move a finger, man. All right, that's a fact. You out there thinking that you're gonna build. No, we ain't gonna build shit. We're gonna sit back and enjoy the labor that's been done to build up our kingdom. It's beautiful. All right, let's go to the book of Isaiah. Oh man, we ain't gonna lift a finger and do shit, man. Isaiah 60 and 3. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see, all they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged. Because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. Yeah, the forces of the Gentiles will come unto us. All the goodly things you got, growing, whatever, it's going to come unto us. All right, including your daughters. All right, including your daughters, man. You know we love women. You're going to have your daughters, man. You're going to be breeding daughters for Israelite men. You're going to have your daughters, man. All right, period. You're going to have your daughters, man. We've had our daughters, women. All right, look at hardcore slavery, man. Look at slavery in this country, man. They had raping our fucking wives and daughters, man. And yes, I said our, because through reincarnation, we are our ancestors. So yes, that was us. All right? We was the same ones that was running from fucking dogs and all kind of shit, being hanged, being lynched, being ambushed. All right, we was being ambushed on our travels in this land alone, man. Force of our land and shit. We had to flee westward. Shit, man. Hey, man, it's a lot owed to us, man. We ain't gonna get it by no fucking reparations, or we're not gonna get it through no fucking peace talks. We're not gonna do no peace talk. We're not gonna have a diplomatic dialogue, man. We're not gonna have none of that shit. You're gonna bring us everything that we want, man. The righteousness, you're gonna bring it, man. It says, verse 6, a multitude of camels shall cover thee, the dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall